Kilmarnock have beaten us at Ibrox this season, and we've got the better of them in the next 2 league games. But they've all been very tight, and it's not been until the latter stages of each game that we've got themselves in front in the last couple of games. So another tight game for us.
John, with your greatest fan, your daughter Lauren, and a Man of the Match award, tell us about the goal.
Early in the second half, Chuck, the ball just came to us, and I gave Gordon Jury a shout. He got out of the way, I've just hit it, and it was fortunate it was a sweet strike, and I just caught the corner of the net.
And was that the intention? Were you aiming for the corner or just having a blind shot at goal somewhere?
Well, I thought if I can get one in target, I thought it was round about that area that I might be in with a shout, but it was more hope than anything. It was fortunate it went in.
Was there a big sense of relief after the first half difficulties to break down Hearts?
I think getting a goal, yeah. We felt as though if we can get one, then we can go on and dominate, which I felt we did. I think the first half, Hearts maybe had about 2 half chances, first chance in about 38 minutes, so we felt as though if we can get a goal early second half, then the boys might relax and we could go on to get a result.
One was getting
Harry McCoist and Duncan Ferguson on the bench. Trevor Stephen is unfit, so Neil Murray plays in right midfield. With Jury likely to partner Haitley up front, Mikhalichenko will be on the left side of midfield. And with Andy Gorham injured, Ali Maxwell resumes for Rangers in goal. It's his first match at Hampden since his heroic performance at Motherwell in the final against Dundee United 3 years ago. The referee this afternoon is Scotland's representative at the World Cup finals in the United States of America, Les Mottram from Wilson Town. So a big contingent of travelling supporters from Kilmarnock contributing to this colourful setting in glorious overhead conditions. So the second Tennant Scottish Cup semi-final underway with Rangers in possession. Dave McPherson straight into the right back position despite wearing his number 5, and the major interest early on centres on the formation to be adopted by Kilmarnock defensively, and already it appears clear that they're going man marking. Montgomery on Jury, Patterson on Haitley, with Millen Spear at the back pushing the fullbacks forward. So here's Dave McPherson with the throw for Rangers. Jury under pressure instantly there from the Kilmarnock captain Ray Montgomery. Neil Murray settling in right midfield as expected for Rangers. Mikhalichenko on the left, Ferguson and McCall in the centre of midfield. Here's Tom Brown, very much a favourite among the Kilmarnock supporters. McCall playing it long, looking for the run from David Robertson, now restored to full fitness. And a little bit of involvement there for John Brown at the back for Rangers. Getting Ali Maxwell involved. Turned away there by Patterson. Came off Jury. It's a Kilmarnock throw. Well, a major departure this, Billy, bringing a new defensive system together for his cup semi-final.
Certainly, obviously Craig Patterson's a vastly experienced player, and he's not taking a great gamble other than fitness-wise perhaps, but I think it's understandable. The threat of Mark Haitley up front is very important to Rangers, and if Kilmarnock can dull that in any way at all, then they've got a chance of doing something.
A long throw from David Robertson. Haitley is the target, and there's Patterson justifying his inclusion straight away with that good defensive header. Haitley again on the near post. And this time Bobby Geddes came to claim that. Very bravely indeed. He was fouled by Haitley. Still clung to the ball.
Yeah, this is good goalkeeping in actual fact, because it's a strong challenge, but the goalkeeper comes out in front, and that will help as the game develops.
Came off John Brown. Here's Harry Mitchell. Williamson takes over. Now Brown. Deflected by Robertson. Well, Tom Brown has become such an important player to Kilmarnock with his restless energy from middle to front. Poor kick out. Here's Brown again. Williamson makes the run. That's good play by Williamson. He's just out of reach. Very good goalkeeping by Maxwell. Well, the last time he was here at Hampden, he sustained a very serious rib injury. And he's back in the wars again, coping here with Williamson.
It's a lovely little pass by Brown, and in fairness to Bobby Olsen, he's entitled to challenge here, but brave goalkeeping by Alan Maxwell. But an enterprising start by Kilmarnock. Obviously they've come here not just to make up the numbers, and although they've got what looks like 5 defenders, those 2 wide players on either side are prepared to push forward.
Well, there's Tommy Barnes, the Kilmarnock manager, who's done a lot of hard thinking about the tactics for this match. Billy Stark there behind them, Jim Stewart in the background, the goalkeeping coach. So the referee allowed a lot of time, quite reasonably, to allow Maxwell to recover. Well, there would be great concern on the Rangers bench, I'm sure. There you see a very expensive pairing as substitutes, Duncan Ferguson there and Ali McCoist. And that certainly is frightening for Kilmarnock. I think they could come on before the end. Gus McPherson's header. First involvement there for Mark Riley. Here's Brown again. Taken out of the play by Brown. John Brown, he'll be in trouble for that. Now remember, Tom Brown has just recovered from injury, and it was a shoulder injury which caused them a problem. It can't have been helped by this.
No, he's late going into the challenge, and I don't think he'd have any complaints about the booking, but certainly Brown has started very enterprisingly. He's having a go at Rangers, and he's the kind of player who could cause a defender lots of problems.
So here's Ray Montgomery with the free kick for Kilmarnock. Not too much height in attack there for Kilmarnock. Goff gets a free header. This is Williamson. Big skimming. Neil Murray's given that back to Williamson. Here's Tom Black. The early cross. Attacked there by McPherson. Rangers defence stands firm. Good play by McSkimming. That's Mitchell. McPherson stayed forward there. Allowed to do that by the new defensive formation. The free kick given there for the challenge by Brown and McPherson. Well, it's a hectic opening to the match. The management team for Kilmarnock must be pleased so far, I reckon. Team's performance. There's Jury. Good link-up play there between Haitley and Jury. That was promising just for a brief moment for Rangers. Jury applauding the chested pass by Haitley.
It's an indication of the threat that this combination possess, because Jury does well. He runs off Haitley. Haitley's good, he's strong, he gets up and he shields the ball well, and there he lays it down at his path. Jury's shot is not all that far away. It's an indication of the threat that they have.
Well, Brown prepared to compete again against a much taller player than McPherson. Brown in possession again for Kilmarnock on his own. Needs help, no one wide for him. He's held it up extremely well for Kilmarnock. They had nowhere to go there. This is more promising. There's McSkimming going through. Well, there's life and there's adventure about this Kilmarnock side, and it's making for a very good cup tie.
Well, they're playing very confidently. They're prepared to make short passes to open up something, and here we see support from midfield. They must be very encouraged with the start, because as of yet, although Rangers had perhaps the bulk of the play, they haven't been able to open Kilmarnock up at all, and Kilmarnock themselves have had a shot or two.
Well, the 2 Browns in the chase. John Brown gets there for Rangers, just ahead of Tom for Kilmarnock. But the pressing play from Kilmarnock pays off again. They pushed players forward there, and still trying to carve out an opening here. And by McPherson. Murray lets it run. That's for Jury. Montgomery goes in behind him, and Jury reacts angrily. Well, Montgomery is a totally uncompromising character at the back for Kilmarnock. Now, Gordon Jury here reacted very angrily. He's the player injured.
It's a typical challenge from behind, and if we look at it here as it get up, I think Lord Jury just has a little nick at him. But certainly Montgomery can have no complaints about the booking. But and I think it's maybe understandable sometimes that a forward player has a little touch himself.
Well, referee Mottram administered a second booking. Tommy Burns clearly thought that the Jury may have been involved with the referee also. A little reaction there. McPherson with a free kick. It reaches Mikhailchenko. Riley back defending. Cole sends it back for Mikhailchenko. A worrying moment there for Kilmarnock. Bobby Geddes having to protect that near post. It's pulled back brilliantly by McCall. Mikhailchenko's weaker foot, fortunately for Kilmarnock.
It's his first real chance we've seen in the game, and it falls to Mikhailchenko's wrong foot, but I still think from that distance he should be thinking about hitting the target, and definitely a chance missed.
Here's Jury. Very strong in possession, Jury. And fully 30 yards out when he tried that effort.
He works hard to get himself in position here, uses his body well, gets himself in position to strike, and hits a good shot just to remind Kilmarnock that he's there. But certainly, the way Kilmarnock are pressing Rangers in midfield, they're not allowing them to get good service up to the front two. And at the minute, they're quite comfortable at the back.
Well, we have at this stage seen very little of international players like Ian Ferguson and Stuart McCall in the centre of midfield. They've been so closely policed in that area by Royley and McSkimming. Brought down by McSkimming, he'll be booked, I think. David Robertson was in full cry, and if you can lip read, I think you may see McSkimming suggesting this is his first foul of the match. Certainly was late.
He certainly takes David Robertson down, and again, I don't really think they can have any cause for complaint. It's frustrating at times when you see, or for a manager, when you see your players being booked, but I think that one was understandable.
There goes Brown. A fine save from Geddes. Well, John Brown had that extremely well.
It's a tremendous free kick, beautifully struck shot, and the goalkeeper very alert, pulls off a good save. But it just gives indication of John Brown's shooting power.
And remarkably, it's the first corner kick for Rangers of the match. Half an hour gone. And some activity there at the edge of the box. A free kick's been given. What a great save it was by Bobby Geddes a moment ago, but he may have some more work to do now. He beat that away. It was going into the top corner. The referee not happy about Brown's delay. There's Jury. He made it look easy, Bobby Geddes. He must have seen it very late indeed. Applauded rightly by the Kilmarnock supporters.
Yes, Bobby Geddes has been very confident, and he never looks in any danger of doing anything wrong with that. Nicely struck shot, but straight at the goalkeeper and dealt with very competently.
Well, Mark Hateley identified always as a major threat in attack for any side playing Rangers, but Kilmarnock really have done well against him, Billy.
Well, it's obviously set the store out to provide them with as few opportunities as possible, and they're so competitive midfield that Rangers haven't really had the type of football that's going to open up defences. They haven't got round the back to any great extent.
And an angry exchange there, Riley and McCall together. Well, reprisals were sought there by Riley after he thought he was fouled earlier by McCall. And referee Mottram is having to take some action again. Well, you can see the red mist almost in the eyes of Riley, even from here, after there was no free kick given for the first challenge by McCall. So Riley seeking redress. Launched into a tackle which produced a very angry exchange from McCall. So 5 bookings we've had so far in the match. McPherson winning the battle with Williamson. Here's Tom Brown. He has Mitchell ahead. In a hurry with a shot. McPherson.